Hi, Prosperity here with Prosperity and Friends. Excited to share the tip of the day. Today's tip is live your dreams. How to be a rock star in your life. A lot of people dream of being celebrities, of being rock stars, of getting on stage. But a lot of us don't know how to play an instrument. We can't sing, we can't play guitar. So this one is just a simple way to get started on living your dream. It doesn't matter if you're 10 or 80. You can always get started and have fun. Being a rock star means different things for different people. For me, it's being able to go to events, go to festivals, go to the park, and crack out an instrument and play. If there's no music playing, I can pick up my guitar, I can pick up a harmonica, or I can just start singing and start a sing-along. It's about prosperity, about positive messages. So that's what is important to me, and that's my rock star status. So what's your rock star status? Do you want to rock it at the karaoke bar? Do you want to be the next Katy Perry or the next Jack Johnson? What's your goal for your celebrityness? Okay, so figure that out, and then we're going to get started. Essentially what we can do, step one is pick your instrument. Do you want to be a great singer, like whoa? Or do you want to be a guitar player and rock it out on the stage? Do you want to play bass or harmonica or drums? Pick your instrument. That's the first step. So step one, pick your instrument. And then find it. You may be able to borrow one from a friend or go to the local guitar center and buy it. They have a great return policy, so if you take it, it doesn't work for you, you can return it. You got a little time frame there. So if you want to learn keyboard but you're not sure, go try it out. Guitar Center, you can go there, play their instruments there live, get some support from one of the staff. It's a great place. Or you can go on Craigslist.org and find some great instruments there as well, relatively affordable. Or you can just start with a shaker. Pretty easy. This is $2. The Guitar Center. LP makes it. Great little product. If you don't know how to play any instruments, percussion is always a good way to get started. Just kind of get the beat. So step one, find your instrument. Okay, step two, learn how to use your instrument. Learn how to tune it. So if you're going to play guitar, I'm going to focus on guitar right now, but if you're going to learn to play guitar, you get a guitar tuner. This one actually has a metronome, so I can keep time. It goes doot, 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 doot. Because as you can tell, I move at all different paces. I go fast, I go slow, I go fast, I go slow. So for me, having a tuner and a timer to keep me on track is very useful. Also, if you're using a guitar tuner, it's useful to know how to tune a guitar without a tuner. These are the notes that I kept just so I have a reference for myself on what string matches what string on the guitar. Okay. The next step, number 3, is set a practice schedule. I live a pretty crazy life. I travel a lot. I go to events, do all this different stuff. But when I'm home or I'm in town, every Saturday morning I get up and I play my guitar. I am dedicated. The first thing I do after I go for a run or a walk is I play my guitar. Also, Tuesday nights, ever since I've lived in Tennessee, I go to Songwriters Night. I get up on stage and sing and play guitar. It's crazy. I never imagined doing that, especially in Nashville, Tennessee, like the home of the music world. It's amazing here. But every Tuesday night, I get up and play. And if I haven't practiced all week, I don't want to get up on stage because I'm not going to remember my songs and I'm not going to feel as confident. So it's important to have a steady practice schedule, whether that's for you Monday nights or Tuesday mornings or Wednesday afternoons, whatever it is, set at least a weekly practice. And then if you have the opportunity, get a tutor, get a trainer. What I recommend is you practice in front of a mirror. So step 4 is practice in front of a mirror or record yourself. If you're watching this video, then you probably have a computer with a camera on it, you have a tablet, you have a Droid, you have an iPad or an iPhone, something that has a camera on it so you can record yourself. There's lots of great applications for recording your voice, recording your singing, recording your practice, recording your guitar, recording whatever it is you're doing, right? So you can master that art. And then watch yourself. That's the big thing. You gotta watch yourself. See what you're doing right, see what you're doing wrong, see how it sounds, and don't judge yourself. You're the one watching it. If we spent all our time judging ourselves, we would never get anything out. Take a quick break. Water break. Woo. I talk a lot, as you can tell. Okay, the next step is watch videos on the techniques to learn what you're doing. My good friend, Mr. Yee, he's a science teacher at a junior high school in San Francisco. What he discovered is he's actually a teacher of the year. He won an award for his students actually learn from video better than in the classroom. So they take these videos of his same lecture. He'd record the video lecture, and the students who took the video did better. They understood the material better because you were able to stop it, play it back, and rewind. So they still went to the class, but then they also got the videos like a reinforcement, or they'd have an alternative. So learn by video. Go on Google, go on YouTube, and find some great people who practice what you're practicing. So for me, I always search the name of the song. So if I want to learn like, well, Midnight at the Oasis, that's a complicated one. But if I want to learn an easy song like Imagine by John Lennon, I go guitar lesson Imagine, and then you find it. You look up the tabs and the chords by typing tabs Imagine or chords Imagine, and then you can find it mostly free on guitartab.com or Ultimate Guitar or one of the guitar sites. They also have a lot of the great stuff for voice. So if you're learning voice, those are also useful sites for you. The next step, number 6, is create a list of positive songs. We have so much craziness going on in our world right now. The last thing you're going to want to do is focus on negative songs. So I strongly recommend you pick some positive songs, things that make you happy. Beatles have a lot of good positive songs, and there's kind of a mix of everything there. But there's just a ton of great songs. I love Ingrid Michaelson. She's got some really positive ones that are really easy to play, like The Way I Am and You and I by Ingrid Michaelson. Both really great, great, great songs. I also like fun songs like The Lazy Song by Bruno Mars. That's a fun one. Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. A little harder to play, but a really great classic song. Sounds great with a male voice too. So the next step is create note cards for yourself to practice songs when you're away from home. So I like to take these little note cards and write my songs on them. So there's my songs. Okay, this one's got 3. Because then I can actually take these songs with me wherever I go and practice the words, practice the songs. Remember how it's played. This one's A, E minor, D7. And it's my Sun Surf Sand. It's my Going Back to California fun song. And if I can read these when I'm in my car, I can sing along. That is a good way to memorize your song. You can do that for cover songs too. Now, another thing is, like I said, create a song list of positive songs. So number 6 is I create a set list. These are my songs that I wrote. But that way, when I go play somewhere else, I don't have my guitar on me. There happens to be a guitar sitting there. I can just pick up my little thing, my little cheat sheet with my songs, with my notes, and I can just play them on my guitar. I like to attach them to my capo with a little clip. So I grab my capo and I put a clip on there, and then I can actually have a cheat sheet so I don't have to go down, bend up, pick up. Okay? And then another thing, number 8, reward yourself for learning an instrument by setting yourself up an opportunity to play in front of others. So if your goal is to be an amazing karaoke star and get up there and rock your voice, go to a karaoke bar. Okay, you can practice on YouTube all you want. There's plenty of great resources on there. Or if your goal is to be a songwriter, find a songwriter's night. Find an opportunity to sit in the park and play in front of other people. You know, just find an opportunity to get out there. When I lived in California, I would go down to the beach and I'd bring my guitar. And just by having my guitar there on the beach, on the park, people would actually come up to me and start listening. So you'll find yourself an audience for whatever you want to do. And then once you have an audience, then you make friends. They'll tell you about their experiences. It's a really great way to connect. So I want you to go out and be amazing. Prosperity's tip of the day, how to be a rock star. Okay, so once you've got all the skills down, then you can start moving forward, building your audience, building your base, building your network, and then really just growing. And then come back to me for prosperityandfriends.com. Send me some video of you playing. Also, if you would like, I got these amazing custom guitar picks that say prosperityandfriends.com. If you want one, go on my website, prosperityandfriends.com. Fill out your information, and I will mail you at least one of these and probably some other good stuff because I got lots of great Prosperity and Friends tools hanging around. And go out there and have fun. All right, this is Prosperity signing off. Thank you so much for visiting and for enjoying me with blonde hair. This is kind of a switch for me. Usually I've got red or pink or rainbow. So be amazing. I love you lots. prosperityandfriends.com.